But this is just sheer nonsense. Misuse of JSU to intimidate, because there is no reason completely. The whole week the JSU have been around. I'm told from reliable sources there were recce squads after we launched the circle for border in the municipality. And the reasoning, and I want to ask the president, you know, the question is, he has been talking about border, Mama Mboga. Therefore, we did launch the border circle here in the stadium, 6,000 of them from the municipality. And these people, that's how we want to shape up their life. But it's unfortunate that the police could have not had anything to do with actually raiding my office. It's only they are being misused just to intimidate us. But there is information. They want to look for anything for arrest. Arrest Arati, take him to the cells, let him come out after one day, just to satisfy their own ego. I want to tell you, the planners of these things, I'm not scared of any cell, any prison. I'll do what I was elected to do. Therefore, I've asked the JSU, I've asked them to leave the stadium, and I'm happy now. You can see they are leaving. Until if they have anything. And the sorry, they want to come and raid my home. I welcome them. I want to ask you, don't come at night. Come daytime. I'll open for you even my toilet, anything you want from my home. Files, I want to say, any file in my residence is my office. I want to say that. Because I have information, and this information I know is a true information from the people who have given it to me. That indeed, there are those ones who want to satisfy. There is nothing. It's to satisfy their ego. It's unfortunate that these things can happen now. Simba, I'm just a governor of Kisii. Yeah. I'm a governor of Kisii. I don't know if I became the governor of Nairobi, what we could do. I don't know if people would have hanged themselves. But it's unfortunate that these things could happen. Intimidate the young people who are correcting a living from their sweat. They have cordoned off an office which is meant to be the office of the border. Young people who are operating, who are correcting their own revenues, they have called it a crime scene. The police in Kisii, the police in Nyanza, you are being misused. And I did ask the Kindiki, Professor, you are a learned person. You know what the law requires of you. If I've committed any crime, you know the procedure. If these people of mine here in Kisii, they have committed any crime, you know the procedure to be followed. Not intimidation, not harassing, not misusing the JSU and other police officers. A criminal who killed a young man of border here was being protected. And those officers who arrested that criminal were transferred. Only to be that guy to have been arrested is in prison. Now, those officers who arrested that criminal, they were transferred. What do you want? What do you want it to happen in Kisii? I want to plead with the Kenyans. I hope you are not going back to the dark days. But as a governor, I won't run away from my kingdom. I'll protect my kingdom with my bare hands against the guns and the bullets. I'm ready to go that direction. The people are masquerading that they have the tools to govern or to run the security. Don't misuse the innocent police officers. Don't misuse these JSUs. Not anybody, even including, if you see even in Israel, Israel is well organized. Hamas is a small thing. It's disturbing all region. Please don't misuse our police officers. Let them be useful in their duties. If you have a problem with me, face me. This business of you looking for MCAs, you have looked for MCAs to give them 500,000, that they cause there is no crime I've committed. I'm keen for everything I'm doing in this county. I have the Kenyans, fellow Kenyans, I want to address you in one line. Corruption is bad. The way it is fighting back, I can't imagine. I don't believe that I'm in my country. The criminals, the way they have ganged up, the way they have infiltrated the national government through even members of parliament, I can't imagine that we can win the war against corruption. Finally, I'll stand. If corruption will take me down because of fighting it, I'll do it. This place used to be a beehive for activities, stealing people's money. I can tell you in Kis we are very poor people, courtesy of the leadership that we must have had. And they want to perpetuate the same crime. It's not going to be easy, but we'll be there as a county, as we are ready to work for our people. I call for calm from our people in the county.
The governor reported to his office as usual at 8 in the morning, and what he found around the environs of his office was different from the normal way it is at his office. Security officers from the General Service Unit, JSU, were stationed in all exits and entrances of the stadium office of the Governor Kisii County government, Paul Simba Arati. The governor made an effort of inquiring of the happenings and the reason of the presence of security agents in his office, but he was not getting any forthcoming answer. In a span of a while, the officers who were in charge of the operation entered the offices of the governor, and by that time there was in circulation and trending in the nation of Kenya and the world over images of the security officers in the terraces of the governor's entrance. The interpretation of the masses, the interpretation of any normal human being who is used to visiting the governor's office or images being sent from the governor's office was that there was a reason, that there was a security operation being undertaken at his office. Later, the operation was called off since the officers walked or marched away after the intervention of the county assembly members, the speaker of the county assembly, and we, the advocates of the governor. Now this afternoon, it is to dispel the norm or the word going out that the governor Kisii County, Paul Simba Arati, has been arrested and is at the DCI Kisii. The governor Kisii County, Paul Simba Arati, has come as a law-abiding citizen to report of an anomaly, an illegality, an unlawful action or activity that was being perpetrated in his offices. We take this early opportunity as the legal team of the governor, first to send a message out there that in the morning, the security agents of the General Service Unit, when they were dispensing members of the Ajir education program sponsored by the Mastermind and Visa Card, persons with disabilities, women who are pregnant, were harassed and manhandled, and as we speak, we have an issue that again we may have to address after a while, because we have a miscarriage and we have a person with a disability who was hurt during that operation. We call upon the Minister for Internal Security, Honorable Kindigi, professor and advocate by training, to call the security agents into law, because Kenya is a constitutional democracy. Today, what has happened in Kisii is the infringement of the right of freedom of the people of the county of Kisii. We thank the media and thank you for this moment. God bless.